G'day team, it's Ben from the Regions here. I've been asked to update on market rates for new visas being issued. I'll touch on junior visas, the herd manager and above visa product line, and residency. There seems to be a lot of confusion and even bad advice that we've seen and heard about from other corners of the market. People do not need to be paid $33 an hour for a skilled visa. Please dispel any rumours to that effect. We're going to go over the following here. Obviously, a current visa, one that's been issued under old policy, those conditions are specified on it. That stuff explains itself. And as with any part of employment or visas, if you want to change something on your employee's contract, or if you're an employee and you want something changed, employer and employee have to consult. Neither party can go in there rough and tumble and change anything on a contract without it being agreed. All of the visas moving forward, your farm assistant, your new junior visas, they have to be issued on the market rate. So here's the letter of the law on market rates. So you will have seen the publications on that about a month ago now. That was long and hard fought for. Not trying to take money out of anyone's pockets, but as we all know, farms are price takers. You take the price the global milk market gives you. You don't set the price like a supermarket might. And with juniors receiving such just higher and higher and higher salaries every year, that left no money in the budget to pay mid and senior staff. So the market rate is open to advocacy, submission, evidence, and the onus is on you or on us to submit evidence around what the market rate is. We've gone over this with Fed Farmers and Dairy New Zealand, etc. The market rate for an entry-level junior that happens outside the work visa system, it's a bit over minimum wage. Not a whole lot of data out there on it, given the volumes of shortages in the dairy sector. But we landed on a number, and the Fed's remuneration report does back this up, at minimum wage plus about 10%. So including values of housing, juniors need to be on 26 bucks an hour. Okay, this next thing is important and seems to be pretty poorly understood from a lot of questions and even written advice we've seen from other companies. A skilled visa and that of herd manager, it's defined by the market rate. That's $29.66 per hour. The absolute lion's share of herd manager visas have been issued on that, and that is the starting rate for any herd manager visa. If someone's more skilled than that, if someone's currently earning more than that, they're probably not going to take less than that. But we can speak to thousands of market examples. That is the hourly rate for your herd manager visas. All right, I want to talk about residence. Residency is a 3-step process. It is true at the time of residency application, sometime in the future from now, the applicant, the employee, you, if you're the visa holder, need to be on median wage of today. Median wage of the day. As at today, you'll see there. So that's $33.56 per hour now. That does change. Don't get caught up in hourly rates until if and when you're eligible to apply for residence. The other key components of residency. You must be able to pass these English exams. 58% in the Pearson exam or 6.5 in IELTS. All the experience in the world, earning all the money in the world, don't mean anything unless you can pass an English exam. My position on English testing has changed a lot over time. In the past, we pushed pretty hard for it not to be part of residence for agriculture staff. All the people who are struggling in their lives here, can't go to parent-teacher interviews, get ripped off buying a car or furniture, it's because they've got bad English. All the people that are getting exploited that you see in the media, which doesn't really happen in farming, but you can see from the point of view of policymakers, English is necessary. We're not going to be pushing policy for sidesteps on English like we did in years gone by. If you want residency and the privilege to stay here and raise your family here, you need to study on your time off. You've got years up your sleeve until you're applying for residence. you need to study and pass these English exams. Final point on the residency eligibility matrix. You've got to be a herd manager or above, and you've got to have 3 years commercial farming. Basically, that means taxed. This is not chasing chickens and getting paid in rice in a developing country. 3 years commercial farming experience, and then you go on to a skilled visa. And then once you've been on that skilled visa, for example, herd manager or 2IC or farm manager for 2 years, then you can apply for residence. You need to get all of those rolled together. Don't go telling your employer or drinking beer with your mate thinking, oh, if I'm on $33 an hour, that'll get me residence, or once I've been here for 5 years, that'll get me residence. All of these need to roll together. So to recap, $26 an hour for new junior entry-level staff, $29.66 for herd managers and above. Those are the market rates. Thank you for your time, mate. Over and out.